let's talk about the returning players of the Somerville Sunflowers. It is the four of you. It is Zlobs, Mindy, Darby, and Morgan. And it's also two other players as well. Nicole Orby, the deep left fielder, and Salamander Scoot, the deep right fielder. You are all at Salamander's birthday party. So I want one of you to name the place that this birthday party is taking place, and the other three to describe it in a sentence.
We're at Rodger's Railway Rodeo.
Yeah, we are.
It's wild.
Rodger's Railway Rodeo is actually on a train. Like, this is a full-size train that they reclamated from the before times, whatever that means. And it goes around in a quarter-mile track.
Every single person serving something wears a bellhop hat, and everything comes on a silver platter.
Hmm.
Yeah, and you can go in between the cars of the trains because some of them are for eating and some of them are for playing games. And if you go in the final car, there are a bunch of large animatronic rodeo rats that play the banjo and sing a railway tune. Some people are a fan, some people are afraid, and we don't need to say who's who.
Yeah,
I'm afraid.
The quality of the construction of the giant animatronic robots in the theater caboose are enough to kind of put them into the uncanny valley. So, let's. What does Salamander think of the theater caboose? Is Salamander a fan or not a fan?
Huge fan.
Loves it.
Salamander loves the rodeo rats, and he knows the whole song every word.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he picked this for his birthday.
Yeah, rats,
Yes.
rats, rodeo, rats, yee-haw, etc., etc.
And so Salamander has been kind of skipping around the car that you're in, kind of repeating that again and again. The song itself has so many verses because the whole idea is you're on the train for 2 or 3 hours, and there are 2 or 3 hours worth of verses, and some of them are fun and whimsical, and some of them are like deeply unsettling. And so, Salamander's hopping around, and rats, rats, big as your head, rats, rats, eating your brains, rats, rats, knowing your thoughts, rats. And so it's for some of you that makes the theater caboose even more exciting. For others of you, you would much rather stay here where they are feeding you delicious food. There's a gummy bear fountain, so you can kind of put a cup in or your open mouth, and you will be showered with gummy bears, and that's very exciting, if slightly physics defying. So Salamander kind of gathers all of you together, and just says, well, everybody, I just want to thank you all so much for coming on the Rodger's Railway Rodeo train with me. I'm just so excited for this upcoming season, and I kind of think about my birthday as like the kickoff of that season for me. And even though we won exactly 0 games last year, it was just so nice to like gather together with all of you last year and think about what could have been. Unfortunately, what could have been did not happen, but we can now think of what could have been again, and I have high hopes for this season.
I raise my glass of orange soda in the air. Cheers to Scoot!
Hey,
Scoot!
I'll drink that because I'm Scoot. So you're all just having a good time and enjoying each other's company. You're going to be on this train for probably another 45 or 50 minutes before it kind of officially stops.
Hey, Scoot.
Yeah?
Have you ever tried to ride one of those banjo-playing rats?
No, but
like a rodeo horse?
It has been my dream for as long as I've been able to dream.
Oh my gosh, we should totally get you on one of
Yeah.
those rats.
Is that
Yeah.
allowed? Are you really
Mhm.
supposed to ride the rodeo rats?
It's
They're
his
called
birthday.
rodeo rats.
It was my understanding that the rodeo rats ride the rodeo railway.
Oh.
One of the bellhop dressed kind of cabin attendants walks up and with a big frozen smile on her face says, "It is strongly discouraged to ride the rodeo rats. And by strongly discouraged, I mean it is caused to be fired out of a catapult off the train."
Is that real?
It says it on a sign behind them.
Oh,
But
That
it's
sounds like a really
Did anyone see a catapult though?
the sign is written in a zany font, which kind of undercuts its authority, so you don't know if it's a joke or a real rule.
I kind of want to be shot out of a catapult. That sounds like an even more fun birthday.
Remember what happened when we went on the wingway last week, and we all got buffeted with feathers, and we got plopped into a tree.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
I was
and-
hungry and I hadn't had pizza, and so
I'm not blaming you. I'm saying that it would
wasn't
be
your
like that,
fault.
but times 10, Morgan.
Yeah, let's do it. Sounds great.
So you all trundle into the theater caboose, and the twisted and haunting visages of 4 human-sized rats playing instruments with disturbing alacrity fill you, depending on your preference, either with great joy or tremendous apprehension. But you're in there, and this verse is particularly pleasant. In fact, we rats all like hot dogs. We rats all like pizza. We rats like to get together with our friend and meet ya. And it's like, oh, that's not bad. And then kind of like a beat goes by, and then they're like, because we're gonna eat ya. And one of the rats makes uninterrupted eye contact with Zlobs as it is singing that.
Come on, Zlobs. It's so campy.
Rats, we're giant rats. We won't haunt your dreams.
Do you
But
think?
yeah,
Do you think they're alive?
like, are you asking if they have thoughts?
I don't know. Ask a question.
They're just robots, right?
Yeah, Morgan, ask him a question.
Hey, rats. What's your favorite kind of pizza topping?
so all of them are. So let's describe the rat band here. I want each of you to describe one of the rat band and the instrument that they're playing.
The bassist looks a little bit like he's got like a purple shirt and he's got like sweatpants and he's just got a big bass guitar and he's just like super sloppy.
The drummer, most of the felt fell off, so it's just metal, and it has one of those Terminator eyes. And the drum heads of like the drum set look like children's clothing.
There's a washboard player, but it is the washboard and it's playing itself, and then it's also in like a full tuxedo that kind of wraps around the washboard. There's a hole for its tail.
I think the singer is the scariest because he has an identity. He says his name is Reichel Rangelo, and he wears a yellow shirt.
Yeah, Morgan, you ask this motley group of giant animatronic rats this question, and Reichel Rangelo does not answer because that rat is continuing to sing.
He has to sing.
It has to sing. The washboard player, while still maintaining kind of perfect rhythm on its ribs / chitinous exterior, kind of cocks its head wildly and kind of bends in towards you, Morgan. I prefer black olives.
That's
Why
awesome.
nothing?
Mindy.
What?
Meet me under this table because I'm
Okay.
hiding. Mindy,
Yeah.
that thing just talked.
Maybe it's just maybe it's like a computer where it hears certain questions and then it says certain answers, kind of like you know, like in your car, you know, like if when you say like call my mom.
Do you think you can try to read its mind?
I am so afraid, but I will try to read its mind.
Great, thank you.
Okay, so
I'm going to try to read its mind.
Sure. You start kind of attuning you open your mind up and begin attuning to this this thing here. So I would let you use that to either read a bad situation or I'd say investigate a mystery with this. So roll, tell me what you get, and you might be able to ask some questions, either of it, if it's alive, or of kind of the situation.
Investigate a mystery. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, I rolled so bad. Okay, I'm pretty smart though. So 7 total?
Okay, a partial success. Which means, Mindy, I'm going to ask you.
Yeah.
Do you want this rat to be actually alive?
Of course not.
So it is.
What?
You begin kind of attuning to it, and you are desperately hoping. It's like you're in a dark room, and you're kind of like reaching out with your hands and desperately hoping to find nothing. But unfortunately, you find something. The lead singer, who is
Rangelo.
Rangelo, the lead singer who is singing this whole time, you hear that same sing-songy voice, but in its head, and it's not connecting to the words. Is someone else in here?
I'm so sorry. Please continue your song. I didn't mean to bother you.
Well, now that you're in here, can you tell me what year it is?
What year it is?
Yes.
It's 2020.
Uh-oh.
What?
Well, that's a bigger number that I hoped.
Why?
Well, my parents are probably dead by now.
Oh my God! You have parents? I thought they made you in some cursed factory.
No. I tried to ride one of the rats back in 1982. They said they would launch me off the roof of the train in a catapult, but they just put me in the suit. And I've been here ever since.
Oh no! What? Okay. Stay calm. What year did you enter the rat?
1982. I was at a birthday party. We were all so excited.
That's almost 40 years ago. What's your name?
Oh no.
Mindy. Yeah,
What's up?
Mindy,
What?
your eyes turn purple again. That's usually a bad sign. Are you okay? What happened? What happened?
Here, take some pizza.
Thank you. I need this pizza to calm my nerves. There's somebody in the rodeo rat.
Like an actor?
No,
Like a costume?
No, not. There's like someone's soul inside the rodeo rat, inside Rangelo. I didn't know he's been in there for almost 40 years.
What? Wait a second. What's that noise? I poke my head out from underneath the table, and I see Scoot, Salamander Scoot, getting on one of the rats.
Yeah, Scoot's about to climb onto the washboard player. And unless someone does something, that is going to happen.
Zlobs, you have to tackle him off of the washboard player.
I'm on it!
Salamander Scoot is going to enter that rat.
We need our left fielder.
What?
Please save him.
What?
Okay, so Zlobs, I'm going to say this will be a kick some butt roll because you are going to tackle your outfielder. Tell me what you get.
Boom, 10.
Okay, perfect. So you are able to kind of sprint and you like vault up onto the stage and kind of jump and grab Salamander, and the two of you kind of crash into the wall and then roll back off the stage. Mercifully, neither of you worse for the wear. What was that?
Dude, are you okay?
I'm fine. But why did you tackle me?
Why were you trying to get on top of the rat?
Because we discussed this in the gummy bear fountain car.
Listen to me, Scoot. If you get on that rat, your soul's gonna be trapped inside of it, and it's not gonna be good.
What?
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 Wait, isn't that how it works?
Salamander, you cannot ride the rodeo rat.
Sorry.
We know it's your birthday, and we want to make it the happiest birthday possible. But you cannot ride that rodeo rat or something terrible is going to happen, and we can't tell you how we know that.
Okay.
Do you want a piggyback ride instead?
I guess kinda. Darby, how about this? I think you're going to be the one to make this roll. I want you to roll manipulate someone. 2d6 plus your charm. Essentially, you want to convince them to have a piggyback ride from you instead of sneaking back into this car and hopping on one of these rats.
3.
You know what? I think I'm all set. The desire to ride this rat or the back of anybody has passed. So maybe we all go back to the other car and I can start unwrapping presents.
I can't wait to give you my present. It's a drone.
Ooh, I'll pretend to be surprised when I open it.
Okay, it's a real drone.
My present is really, 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 really good, Salamander. It's a book.
Oh, okay. I'll pretend to be surprised.
Okay.
Well, you'll be surprised by what book it is.
Surprised. Oh, I guess I don't know what book, so I will genuinely be surprised when I see the cover.
All right. I'm glad we had this talk, Scoot.
Okay. So all of you kind of trundle into the next car.
We trundle as a team.
You trundle as a team. And you walk through the gummy bear fountain car and then into the birthday table car, which has kind of a big long table that runs the entire length of the train car with a bunch of seats on either side, and Salamander is at the head. And so all of you start kind of piling your gifts up together, and it's one of those things with at a friend's birthday party where sometimes the friend wants to open up all the presents with everyone there and you all have to kind of sit and watch. And sometimes the friend does it later. Salamander is not really one for the spotlight, but on Salamander's birthday, Salamander is one for the spotlight. So he's opening up the presents and then guessing who gave him what. And he guesses accurately, like the first 3 or 4, and then Darby, he gets to your present. And what did you get for Salamander?
I got him a book of matches, but it's like a special edition from his favorite comic.
Cool. So he opens it up. And Morgan, what is Salamander's favorite comic?
It is the Flying Tiger.
So the Flying Tiger is a story of a famous blaseball player from another country that has superpowers. It's a very, very, it's one of those comics that has like lasted for 30 or 40 years. So the story is a little convoluted, but this player, the Flying Tiger, goes by Flying Tiger and is also a superhero named Flying Tiger.
Yeah.
And the big joke is that no one knows that Flying Tiger is the Flying Tiger. And so the book of matches, like one side has the Flying Tiger in her baseball uniform, and the other has the Flying Tiger wearing a mask and a baseball uniform with a different number on the back, and no one knows it's the same person.
It's funny every time.
So Salamander kind of gasps. Oh my goodness! It's the Flying Tiger! It's the Flying Tiger! This must have been impossible to get. They don't even make these anymore. And he starts looking around. And like Darby, you're actively trying to avoid eye contact, and then he looks at you and says, "Darby, did you get me this?"
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I love it. And like he puts it down like on the side of his plates, like, and he starts opening other presents. And over the course of the next few minutes, he opens up all the presents. There are a dozen or so other kind of 10-year-olds here, and however, there is an 11th present at the very end. It's in a big long box, and he kind of looks at it, and he looks at everyone and kind of counts. And then like does the math of like, well, you got me this, and you got me this, and you got me this. So it's a completely extra present. I want each of you to roll 2d6 plus weird. Whoever gets highest is going to notice something.
5.
12.
Yeah, 5.
So Darby, you your trip to this earth as as an angel in exile has been very, very interesting because you were from a place and now it's a place you can't go back to at least anytime soon. And so the thing that you realized for as long as you've been on Earth is that the closest thing to feeling like you're home is making people happy. Like that moment where you truly make someone happy, it gives you this deep connection to your past and also your future, ideally, if they ever let you back into heaven. And so because Salamander was so touched by your gift, you feel like kind of very connected and very in tune with, Salamander and the train and really kind of the world at large right now. Like your senses are really up. And you hear what could best be described as faint song coming from the box. Maybe not song, maybe a little more of a hum. Or like the sound of a brook bubbling in the distance. Something a little more distinct than just white noise. But it's something specific, whatever it is. And he shakes the box, and somehow that makes the noise louder, Darby.
Hey, Scoot.
Yeah?
I think I remember that was here when we walked in. So I think that might not be for you.
Okay. He turns it over, and there is a little card on the back that written in really beautiful calligraphy, and it just says "Good luck." Well, I certainly could use luck, but you're saying this has been here?
Yeah, I think it may have. I think it may have been here when we got in. I was thinking, could I just take it and go ask one of the bellhops?
Yeah, sure. You do that. I'm gonna go attend to something in another train car.
Okay, have fun.
Okay,
Cool, Scoot.
we'll get to the bottom of it.
Cool. And so Scoot gets up and heads towards the theater car.
Did we just score our own present at a party? That's amazing.
No, Zlobs.
What?
Zlobs. I take it and I put it in between the four of us and tell everyone to lean in. And say, can anybody hear? Do you hear anything?
No.
I hear a train. I hear a pinball machine. I hear another pinball machine. I hear skee ball.
There's something.
Air hockey.
This doesn't have a thing in it. I can hear like music coming from in here, and
Music?
I think that's the closest thing I can think of to describe it. Like it's not music, but I think to you it would be music, and
Let's open it.
I don't.
Should I look and see if something's alive inside the box?
Yeah, Mindy, you don't even need to roll for it. You kind of stretch out your mind again. And yeah, what's in the box is not alive, whatever it is.
Can I read a bad situation?
You absolutely can, Morgan.
All right. I noticed O'Darcy's like demeanor.
Yeah, Darby's keeping a brave face on it, but you can tell. So
All
roll
right.
it and tell me what you get.
8 plus sharp. 9.
All right, you can ask one question from the Read a Bad Situation question list.
Okay. Are there? What's the biggest threat?
The biggest threat is either... Well, the biggest threat right now is that... that's a great question, because there are several threats.
What? That's
the absolute biggest threat would be using that present too much.
what?
All right. I'm gonna say, listen. This is a gift that requires moderation. That's the
All right.
vibe I'm getting from this.
I'll do it.
So, Zlobs, you rip open the wrapping, which nice thick paper, really good stuff. You don't buy this you don't buy this at a drugstore. You have
It's
to
a
order
paper
this kind of
source.
paper. And yeah, it's this big long box, and you open it up, and inside is a Blaseball bat, a beautiful lacquered Blaseball bat in black ash.
I'm gonna
I
use
didn't
this
even-
so much.
Zlobs.
Zlobs,
They don't. That's
that
Oh. Uh-oh.
Morgan run away.
Morgan? Where did Morgan go?
Morgan ran into the next car because she could probably sense that bat is dangerous.
Yeah.
Okay, how could it be dangerous?
The bat definitely does not feel dangerous to you, Zlobs. It feels, in fact, remarkably balanced, very, very smooth. It feels like actually the wrapping on the grip is great. It's already a little sticky. The more you hold it, the more you realize this is your bat.
This is my bat.
Zlobs,
Huh?
That bat is made of black ash. That's a powerful bat, and you can't. It's black ash is powerful and a beautiful thing, but it's
Nothing
a
bad
little
can
bit
happen in Black Ash.
It's kind of cantankerous and it's moody, and if you use it for the wrong thing or too much, it can turn on you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My Nana has a chest made of black ash, and I'm not even supposed to go near it.
Zlobs, I want you to roll 2d6 plus your tough plus 5.
Oh, all right, 15.
Totally fine. You love this bat.
This is a great bat. I don't know what you're saying.
Oh.
Yeah, Morgan, throw a ball at me right now.
Okay.
No.
1, 2, 3.
And
Chuck it.
I
Morgan, you have a Darby. We will get to what you do. Morgan has a bandolier of Blazeballs, which she usually manifests with her spell power. That's the easiest way for Morgan to cast a spell. And so you kind of you take one off the bandolier. You know, you're standing one of the train cars. You kind of move to another train car that's a little more empty. And this train car is the party car. So you're under a big disco ball and there are lights and stuff. And it's all a hardwood dance floor. And so you there's a perfect one because it's about regulation pitcher's mound to plate. And Morgan, you throw like a beautiful hanging meat ball of a pitch that hangs over the middle of the plate. And Zlobs, you make contact. Deep resonant contact. The sound of it sounds like exactly the kind of noise that Nick Winkler's bat makes when he hits a home run at the Boston Garden.
One?
And the ball takes off like a shot through an open window, and it is still rising as it leaves your view.
Whoa.
Whoa.
We might win a game this year.
Okay, so you used it. Zlobs, I want you to roll 2d6 plus your toughness. We're going to add plus 4 to this roll.
8.
Okay, cool. Darby, was there something that you wanted to do?
Oh yeah, I jumped towards Zlobs to try to push him down before he could hit that ball.
Gotcha. So I want you, Darby, to roll 2d6. I'm going to say this is probably act under pressure. So this is 2d6 plus your cool.
That was an 11.
All right. So the good news is that you actually kind of tackle him and get him to the ground. But the thing of it is, the bat wanted to hit that home run. So even though you got there and you kind of got your arms around Zlobs, like the energy in the swing was such that he finished the swing and sent that ball kind of skyrocketing out of the car. And you kind of tackle him to the ground, which represents the second time a Somerville sunflower has tackled another Somerville sunflower so far this train ride. And you're kind of on top of Zlobs and kind of getting him upright. And you notice that the back of his hands are looking, for lack of a better word, barky.
Zlobs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, why are you taking him to the floor, Darbs?
Because
Did you see how far that
that
went?
Yes, it was amazing, and that's exactly why you shouldn't be using that bat. Look at your hands.
Zlobs, your hands have always looked like that.
Okay, are you talking about the hands I know that I love every moment of my life? Yeah, they are good
Zlobs,
hands.
you are-
They're good hands. They're great hands.
I have a rule that I don't usually enter the minds of my friends
You promised, Mindy, you would never do it.
for manners, but I would like to just for a moment enter Zlob's mind and maybe just kind of plant the seed of an idea that maybe this bat is a little bit dangerous for him to keep on using.
Sure. This is going to be a manipulate someone roll. 2d6 plus your charm. I'm going to put a -1 on it on top of that because for whatever reason, there is now like a kind of a thick kind of cage around Zlob's thoughts.
Oh no. Can instead of manipulate, can I use telepathy to put the words in his head?
Yeah, I'll let you just kind of put that in his head. So you're not trying to actively convince him now. It's you just kind of want to drop a marble into the fishbowl.
I'll just drop a marble in the fishbowl.
Gotcha. So what is it that you want to say to Zlobs?
I'm gonna kind of make my voice maybe just into as much like Zlob's voice as I can sound and be like, hey, I just thought that maybe this isn't my best idea.
Okay. So this is a question for Zlobs now. You now have a choice. You don't need to roll for it. You can just decide. Because right now you are of a divided mind. On one hand, you know this bat is yours. And you know it is powerful. On the other hand, you know you can put it down because for some odd reason you don't think it's a good idea. Here's what I'm going to say, though. Just to fully let you know what this bat can do. This bat is going to give you a +1 to all kick some butt rolls from now until the end of the season. Also, you are going to make contact with the ball in every at-bat. That is to say, you will never strike out again. So do you want it? Or do you want to give it away and you don't need to roll? It's entirely your choice.
I want it. But I feel bad about wanting it. So I'll like wander into another car because I feel bad and want to drown my thoughts in more pizza.
Gotcha.
Game Master.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be rude to my friend, but I can't help myself. Did I see any secrets while I was...
Okay.
Did I see any quick secrets?
Yeah. Now, the thing, Mindy, is that book that you keep.
Yeah.
It's hungry for secrets.
Yeah.
And you want to feed the book. So I will let you roll...
I have to feed the book.
Yeah, I will let you roll 2d6 plus weird. On a full success... on a partial success, Zlobs will tell you a secret about his character. On a full success, you will tell Zlobs a secret about his character.
Oh no. I rolled so bad again. Total wits plus my weird.
Yeah.
That is a total of 4.
Ooh, okay.
That's what you get.
You know what that means? That means that I, the game master, get to make up a secret about Zlobs.
Oh no!
I thought it might mean that. I had a feeling.
Yep. The secret is this. As brave a face as Zlobs puts on it, there is someone out there that wants him dead, and Zlobs knows who it is. Zlobs is a hunted catcher.
I write it in my book.
Mm-hmm. Zlobs, you are kind of wandering the car, pondering this weighty decision. Yeah, when you're holding it and you're kind of swinging, boy, it feels good. But also, you found it on a train, and that doesn't seem someone's party. You know, you kind of eat a slice of pizza. You find yourself drawn back towards the theater caboose, and in the theater caboose, you realize by the time you get there, you're lost in thought, but it kind of clicks in when you're in the car that you haven't seen Salamander anywhere. And by the time you get to the car, the theater caboose, you know, you're listening to the music again, and you know, we are rats and we're scared of cats, but we love bats and we see you have one. And just, you know, like very prescient singing. And you realize that the bassist rat is making panicked eye contact with you.
Oh no.
Rats. I like them more now. This is nice.
Yeah, it seems more interactive now for some reason.
Oh, I go up to bassist rat. I'm like, hey rat. So I know you're just a fake thing. I really want to know. I got this very powerful bat. And it feels really good, and I want to win. And I want to get my first win of ever on the Sunflowers. But my friends said I shouldn't have it. And every time they say I shouldn't have something, they're always right. What do you think? You think I'm being selfish? I feel like I'm being selfish.
The response is a very exciting, jazzy bass solo with the panicked eye contact continuing.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna try and follow Zlobs into the caboose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Morgan, you make your way in a few seconds later and see Zlobs in kind of a deep, heady conversation with a bassist animatronic rat that looks a heck of a lot more scared than it did a few minutes ago.
Right. To me, it's no longer campy. Hey, Zlobs. How would you feel about just putting down the bat for like 5 minutes?
You know what? I do that. You know, I had a long talk with this bassist, which is really just me talking to myself. Sometimes I feel hard just talking to myself as is, so I need a focus. So, all right, I'm putting it down.
And you put it down, and you know, the second it leaves your hands, you no longer feel a sense of ownership of it. You're looking like you realize that a few seconds ago you kept thinking how great that bat was, but now that you're looking at it, it looks like a very expensive, but ultimately okay bat. Like this isn't a bat to go to war over. This is just a really nice looking bat. So you're looking at it, and you're looking at the panicked bassist and the lead singer and everything, and yeah. There you all are.
Yeah.
I kind of think that something might be up with the rats. I thought that they were fun and, I don't know, campy and friendly, but I don't know. It's kind of feeling like something's off.
Really, I feel like they're more like friendly now. Like I feel like I've known them for years.
Look at that bass guitarist.
Yeah, it's so lifelike.
Yeah, he looks kind of like whenever you eat an jalapeno pepper on your pizza when you think it's going to be a bell pepper.
It's usually not.
But you know, like, I don't know, something's off. Something's up.
Well,
Where's Mathers and O'Darcy?
They're probably still in the dance car.
I think we need to talk about this. Mathers was saying something earlier about, I don't know, being alive.
All right.
Why did you remember tackling?
Yeah, I just do what I was told.
Oh, okay. We got to figure this out. Let's go get Mathers and O'Darcy.
Yeah, so 4 of you are all gathered up now.
Where's the bat?
Oh, I left it by the rats.
I'm gonna run to the rats.
We got
Me too. And I run after her.
Yeah. Now you all you're like sprinting car to car, but you all trundle quickly and as a team.
Morgan, if we just stayed there, they would have been there. They would have came to us.
You're now.
When we bust through into the car, I want to grab the bat and put it in my pocket dimension.
Sure. So the bat is leaning there, and one of Salamander's. Actually, in point of fact, it is Nicole Orby, the left fielder, that is about to pick it up, because she's at this party too.
Orby!
Yeah?
Oh, hey, Orby.
I like your t-shirt.
Oh, thanks so much. Yeah, I'm a big fan of clowns, so it makes sense.
Yeah, show it to me closer.
Okay. Yeah, look at this. I like naming clowns on all my clothes, even if they don't have clowns.
Tell me the names.
And so Nicole Orby, fan of clowns, begins telling you kind of the deep lore that she has created about her costuming and fashion choices. Darby, you pick up the bat, and you do feel the pull of its power, but you are strong and resilient and an angel, and so you are able to open up kind of a pocket dimension and place the bat into it. And yeah, it feels quieter in here, which is strange to say in a room full of animatronic rat music, but it definitely feels quieter now.
Have we seen Salamander anywhere in a while?
Nope.
I haven't
Does
seen
the bassist still look panicked?
Yes, it is staring at all of you with wide eyes.
Rats. Rodeo, rats on the train. Rats.
Mindy, is there something you'd like to talk to us about what's going on with the rats?
Yeah. Where to begin? Almost 40 years ago, a child's soul got trapped inside Reichel Rangelo the rat, and now I believe that the other rodeo rat playing the bass has trapped the soul of Salamander Scoot. They say that they'll launch you out of the train, but we didn't see a catapult anywhere. Instead, I believe that these rats absorb the souls of the children that try to ride them.
Yikes.
Oh. Okay.
So we gotta go in and get him back. I jump on the basis.
Oh,
Oh, get him! Let's go!
Zlobs!
We're gonna get
Okay, Zlobs. Some amount of time has passed. You don't know how long. All you know is that music and entertaining children is your life now.
Oh,
Morgan, Mindy, and Darby, what you saw was Zlobs kind of sprint towards the rat, jump, touch it, and vanish in a literal puff of pizza-scented smoke.
oh.
Slobs. Ugh.
Do any of the rats look any different?
The drummer is a heck of a lot more enthusiastic about drumming.
Oh god. Okay, hold on.
What?
I've got to go. I've got to go back inside the rat.
Okay. Are you talking to Reichel Rangelo?
No, the drummer.
Zlobs, you hear the following.
Hello?
Hello? Rats? Rats. Hello?
Zlobs?
Who are you?
It's Mindy.
Who's Mindy?
Oh god, I'm one of your best friends. I'm on your Blittle League team. We play for the Sunflowers together.
That kind of sounds familiar.
That kind of sounds familiar.
Zlobs, you were with us like a minute ago. Not even. We're gonna get you out of here. Do you know the way out?
What's out? And why are you going Slobs? My name is Ronateldo.
No, it's not. Your name is Zlobs. Your name is not Ronatello. I don't see anything. It looks black all around me. Zlobs, do you see anything? Do you see any way out?
I see a lot of music. I see drums. I see a giant black chandelier.
What?
Yeah, it has like these like black flames. It's really cool.
I don't see anything. It just looks
You are
black
warmed
and
by
black
the
and
light
black.
of the black chandelier. Zlobs,
very warm
Or
here.
Ronatello.
Okay, Zlobs, I have to leave. But I'm not gonna leave you in here, okay? I'm not gonna leave you here.
Why don't you stay? You should definitely stay. I welcome you.
No. Don't do that. Don't do that, please, Zlobs.
You feel now, Mindy, kind of a pull, and that's kind of when you sever the connection.
No.
What did you see?
Zlobs is in there. He's
Okay.
inside the drummer, but he doesn't remember who he is, and he doesn't remember his name, and he thinks his name is Ronatello.
Ronatello. I'm gonna make fun of him so bad later for that.
There was no way out. There was just the instruments and then just blackness, and there was a chandelier with fire in it above our heads, but I couldn't see it. It's a black chandelier, and I could smell pizza.
You know what's interesting is that the conductor car has like a white chandelier in it.
What?
Yeah, like I was up there
been in
earlier.
the conductor car.
Yeah, I was up there. I was talking with people, and sure enough, white chandelier.
Well, there's some kid from the 80s inside Reichel Rangelo. There is Zlobs inside Ronatello, and I'm pretty sure Salamander Scoot is inside the bass player. I don't know his name.
I kind of feel like we got to go to the conductor car.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, it would be Leonardo. I'm sorry. Let's go to the conductor car. That was just a guess.
I don't know
Yeah,
for sure.
There's
you
a
go to
pattern. I get it.
you go to the conductor car, and you walk through this train, and you go through the party banquet room, and the gummy bear fountain room, and the disco room, and the skee ball room, and the really old arcade games room, and the really new arcade games room, and the ticket redemption car where you could trade in your tickets. And eventually you get to the front of the train, the conductor car. And the conductor is seated kind of in this high chair, just kind of like directing the train, and occasionally sounding the horn. And it's kind of directly above you all, behind the conductor and right above your head, is a remarkably beautiful chandelier, all in white, with you would expect there to be like yellow and orange flickering flames, but the flames themselves are white as well.
Morgan, do you know the conductor?
Well, apparently he had worked with Ryan before, so kind of.
I can sense that there's some sort of like evil, for lack of a better word, radiating from at least the chandelier. And so even though it's not a living thing, I pull out my bat to try to banish it from the train.
The bat or the flaming sword?
The bat that then turns into my flaming sword.
That's the one. Because you're dealing with two very powerful bats right now.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna.
So
well, should I try the?
You unlimber your regular bat, and as it's in your hand, it turns into a flaming sword, and flame wreathes up the blade. And you are staring at that thing. What do you want to do?
I take it behind my head, and I just want to throw it directly toward the chain that's holding, to slice the chain that's holding it to the roof of the car.
Sure. So you toss it, and it kind of arcs and kind of end over end. And yeah, you know what? Darby, I want you to roll 2d6 plus tough. This is a kicks and butt roll.
8.
All right. You kind of throw it, and the sword arcs end over end, and it slices through the chain, and the chandelier falls and hits the ground with this blinding flash of light. All of you take one harm, and you are seeing spots and stars and floating pepperonis and mushrooms, and like you're really vaguely nauseous. And eventually, Morgan.
Can I actually, when I see that come down, can I actually throw a protective spell to prevent harm from everyone else?
Absolutely. Let's roll it and see how you do. Protect someone. 2d6 plus tough.
All right. 6, 8. And I'm going to use my my shield spell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. It is going to be a 7.
Okay. So you kind of quick, like this thing comes down, and Morgan, you see that it's now starting to radiate magical energy, and so you kind of quick, you kind of like pull a ball and charge it up and throw it, and kind of this blistering, like rippling wall of energy kind of forms up between all of you and this thing, and it explodes, blinding flash of light. But instead of seeing mushrooms and pepperonis and other pizza toppings and being vaguely nauseous, you just feel this weird burst of like static electricity, but are otherwise fine. There is now no remnants of the white chandelier. It hit the ground, and it is just gone now.
Is the conductor mad?
The conductor is wearing some very nice noise-canceling headphones and staring at the track ahead.
Seems okay.
Eh?
Do you think that was it?
I thought that maybe if it disappeared, other people would appear. But yeah.
Let's go look at the rats.
Okay,
It's
and so
Trundle.
you trundle as an infield back through the ticket redemption car and the new video game car and the old video game car and the skee ball car and the disco car
Yep.
and the banquet car and the gummy bear fountain car until eventually you are in the theater caboose. On stage is one rat gleefully playing its washboard abs/body, as well as Zlobs and Salamander, and a young girl about 10 years old wearing a beautiful, if outdated, dress.
Look at
Yay.
that.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Darcy, you did it.
Yeah. Wait.
Zlobs, do you remember us?
Yeah, you're my best friends. I think it was in a band, and I think we're really good. Hey, you all are really
Wait.
great. We should keep jamming together.
Slobs.
Yeah.
How many people were in that band? Was it just you and Scoot and
What's
Yeah,
yours?
I don't think I
this
know her
person?
name.
there's no one else?
Yeah, you're all looking. Zlobs, you realize it now that you're snapped back to reality here. You see all your friends plus Salamander, and a girl about your age
Hi,
who is holding her head.
are you okay? My name is Zlobs. I got a pocket full of gummy bears. You want one? It's from a fountain.
Yeah, thanks.
What's your name?
Yeah.
Lisa Lemon Wedge.
Hi,
do
Lisa.
Hi.
you play
Your
Blaseball?
voice sounds familiar. Do I know you?
We just met recently.
Oh,
I leave the car quickly to try to go find some pizza with black olives.
you do. Hey, I like your
Hey.
uniforms. They look a lot
Thanks.
like my teams.
Oh, who's your team?
The Sunflowers. Somerville Sunflowers. Do you know them?
Oh, yeah, we're on the
We're-
sunflowers.
That doesn't make any sense. I would know you if so. That's my team.
Oh,
Oh,
Lisa, some time has passed.
I hand her a piece of pizza.
Eat the pizza. It's good for you.
She eats it.
I'm going to turn my attention to the. Did you say there was one remaining washboard rat?
Yeah.
I'm going to turn my attention to that and see if I can sense a bad situation.
Sure. Yeah, since read a bad situation. 2d6 plus sharp.
1, 4, 7, 8.
Okay, what's your question?
Are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
Not with this rat.
All right.
Okay.
you want to go practice with us?
Yeah,
Lisa?
that sounds great.
You can crash at my place if you need to.
Yeah, mine too.
Or
Okay, cool.
you probably don't want to stay at mine. Never mind.
Not Darby's.
No,
Okay,
maybe
not
Darby.
Darby. Okay, got it. We fade out on the train. Kind of our eye, the camera, kind of pans back, and we see this train making this big loop again and again on this little half-mile track. And our focus shifts to an old book, an old yearbook in Coach M's different book. In your Coach Martinez's trunk of her car. And, we see with kind of the narrator's all-knowing eye, the pages start to turn back from 2020 through the 90s, through the 80s, to the year 1982. And there's a big picture of the team. Somerville Sunflowers, 1982. And then a second insert, a cutout from a newspaper, like a newspaper clipping. Sunflowers All-Star Lisa Lemonwedge goes missing. And it describes her statistics. Folks, you have just found the best center fielder in the history of the Somerville Sunflowers.